Lamar Jackson sucks. Did I trigger some of you? Don't worry. That's not my analysis of the game, but I do want to go over all the games and kind of compare what my predictions were for the game to see if, did I bang right on the money? Let's talk about them. First, Chiefs and Texans. What is the biggest reason why the Chiefs-Texans went the way for the Chiefs? No, it's not the refs. I think that's a pretty lazy analysis, to be honest. I think if you look at both of those calls, if you rewind it, I think it's honestly fair to say that those were the wrong calls. But at the moment, especially since you can't pick it up if there is contact being made, at the moment, it looked like a helmet-to-helmet because Will Anderson's helmet did hit it. But if you slow, you can barely see it. It didn't hit it. And then the other one looked like it was a crash course. Like it looked like a roughing hit. So should they change the roughing the quarterback call after they run and scramble after the line of scrimmage? Sure. But I think those calls in the moment are pretty fair. Honestly, if the Texans got the same calls, I wouldn't be mad, to be honest. I'd be mad if I was a blind fan, casual, but, it is what it is. The biggest reason why the Chiefs won is they were able to get a lot of pressure on CJ. CJ was sacked a lot. George Karlaftis had 3 sacks by himself. That offensive line needs retooling, if I'm being honest, and that's what I expected for coming into this game. The Lions-Commanders. Honestly, this game, a lot of people were saying there's no way the Commanders could win. And although I did pick the Lions to win, I did give Commanders a chance. Jaden Daniels obviously played very well, Jaden Daniels masterclass, but this was more about Jared Goff disaster class. And one thing that I said is you got to force Jared Goff to pass that ball. That front seven, the Commanders, is their strongest point. And if the Commanders can keep on putting up points, it's going to look crazy, and it did look crazy. Shout out the Commanders. Rams, Eagles. Honestly, it was whether or not you could stop Saquon Barkley, and the Rams could not. I expected the Eagles, and I expect the Rams to do very well, and I think they did. But the Eagles, Saquon Barkley just saved them in pivotal moments, and that gave them the win. And then the Ravens and the Bills, the unfortunate truth is Lamar Jackson needs to play better. The big thing was Lamar Jackson not making mistakes, playing very well. And although he played good in the second half, the first half he had 2 big turnovers that could have put enough points on the board to make it a very close game in the second half where the Ravens outplayed the Bills. So with that said, I think all these games for the most part went pretty much how I expected. But one thing I will say is it's going to be a fun conference championship, and I'll give you my analysis on who I think is going to win in the biggest X factors in a different video.